Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we have the leader of the Revolutionary Army from the Revolutionary Army set itself. It is of course the father of Monkey D. Luffy, it is Monkey D. Dragon, and there he is in all of his glory. This is quite a rare and difficult WCF figure to get. We've reviewed a few Monkey D. Dragons in the past, including the Gashapon and the Ichiban Kuji version of Dragon. Oh, I think this has already been opened. We don't need to even cut it open. It is worth 5 handsome cat points. And let's take a look at our figure. It always really confuses me why sometimes the box has been opened, but the figure is still 100% in its plastic seal. Is this a thing? Like, do people just have the figures on display in their plastic boxes, but unboxed? What is happening here with these guys? I mean, I appreciate it because I get to release them out into the world, but I am very curious as to the culture of people not unboxing the figures. So this is the WCF Monkey D. Dragon. In my opinion, I think this is the best looking version of Dragon. You can see here, the Ichiban Kuji version, of course, has the cape entirely enclosed over, so you don't get to see the suit or anything underneath. I think there was a good while in the series where we didn't really know what was underneath the suit, or what was underneath the cape even. We didn't know that it was a blue suit, but we have, obviously in later flashback videos and such, or even panels in the manga, we have finally got to see what Dragon looks like underneath the cape. So maybe the Ichiban Kuji version was released a little bit earlier, and this cape is giving us nothing but problems. So I think this might be one of these things where we need to pause the video just to get that in there so that we can get the rest of our review underway. And there we go, there we have the wonderful Monkey D. Dragon. And now let's get a full 360 of the dragon himself. There he is. So like I said, I think this is the nicest version of Dragon that you can get. And we will do a little comparison with some of the other releases of the Dragon that we've had. And once we have got our full 360 of Monkey D. Dragon for everyone to see, and there he is in all of his glory and splendour. And now let's stop just there briefly, and let's take a look at some of the other ones. So this is the Gashapon version. The Gashapon version looks pretty good as well, but you can see that there is certainly a bit of an upgrade on the WCF version. And this is the slightly earlier Ichiban Kuji version. And you can see that if you really want your Monkey D. Dragon to sit in with the rest of your WCF figures, that the WCF version is the one that you want to go with. The Ichiban Kuji, it is a fine substitute if you cannot find the WCF Monkey D. Dragon, because he is a tremendous pain to get hold of. The Gashapon one is just a little bit shorter. Of course, you can see that he barely comes up to the shoulder, but let's compare, we've now compared even, sorry, but let's take a look at the rest of the Revolutionary Army that we have, which, of course, we have Belobete, Ivankov, and Sabo. Actually, I do have a Kuma, and I should have brought Kuma along as well, but unfortunately I forgot to. But Kuma did leave the Revolutionary Army to become one of the 7 Warlords of the Sea against as well, as we found out the whole backstory on Egghead Island. But there we have some of the leading members of the Revolutionary Army. Of course, there is other Revolutionary Army figures out there, part of this here very set. Unfortunately, you can't see them. But there is Karasu, there is Lindbergh, and there is Mole, I believe. believe you can get each of them, but they are very difficult to get hold of because generally when a One Piece WCF figure is released multiple times, then they become easier to get hold of because people only want one. They don't need to collect every single version. Like, I'm sure there are people out there that have every single WCF Zoro and every single WCF Sanji, but most people are quite happy to just have one or maybe two if they want a specific version. But when there's only one version of Dragon that's released, there's only one version of Belobest, there's only one version of Lindbergh, there's only one version of Morley, they do become significantly more scarce. Of course, there is quite a few different versions of Sabo, so he isn't quite as scarce as the rest of the Revolutionary Army is, but they are very scattered and quite difficult to come by. But I'm very, very happy to have the leader of the Revolutionary Army, who is of course the One Piece TCG recently came out with the Monkey D. Dragon leader, which is a very, very powerful leader, very, very strong, and very, very fast and dangerous deck, and of course uses the ideals of the Revolutionary Army to spread power amongst its members. So, very, very cool. But that is it for this little video, folks. I really hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And this is the end of my little recording session. As I'm sure many of you are aware, I do massive recording sessions all in a big bunch, and then I go away for a little while and then I come back and continue to the recordings. But for you guys in the YouTube world at home, these go up every single Monday, Wednesday and Friday without missing a single beat. So I don't know what the next unboxing reviews are going to be. I don't know if it's going to be One Piece, don't know if it's going to be WCF. It could be anything. It could be we've got some Storm Collectible figures that still need to be unboxed. We've got some Gundams, we've got some Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm just looking behind me to see some inspiration for some of the things we have. You even have some of the He-Man things from the Masters of the Universe, the Revolutionary line, the Revelation, that's what it's called, which is a very, very good Netflix show if you haven't seen it, well worth checking out. But that is it, that is the sun just coming in, just as I'm about to finish up the review. Oh my goodness. The timing. But that is going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please, I've already said this outro, give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.